What is up? What is up? It is your favorite demon, Misunderstood Demon. I am back with the Demonic Wave podcast. It has been 2 fucking years. 2 years since I have done this podcast. And yeah, there isn't really a necessary big reason I stopped doing the podcast or anything like that. I just stopped doing it for 2 years. I've mostly just been focusing on music and everything like that. So, the podcast really just took a big back burner. But I do plan on making more episodes about stuff and everything. So this mini episode that I'm doing right now is just basically a reintroduction of what I'm going to be talking about and everything like that. And, what's slightly going to be different and just updates, in general of what it is this podcast is going to be moving towards the future into 2024. So one big thing when it comes to updates about just what's been going on is, of course, I have an album coming called the Yin Yang album. It is, if you know my music and I make a lot of EPs surrounding the colors. So the green series, blue series, red series, yellow, purple, and such. This upcoming album is literally just the black and the white series, but put together, aka the Yin Yang. So that's definitely coming sometime in 2024. Hopefully, maybe around my birthday. So, sometime around in March or, a little bit later. I'm still working on it when it comes to mixing, mastering, and recording shit. But it'll come when it comes. Basically, it'll come when it comes. Let's put it like that. Another thing is the reason I stopped doing this podcast. It wasn't, like I said, it wasn't a big reason I stopped or anything like that. The episodes that I made, I felt like they were okay, but I think as time passed with these 2 years and everything, I think I now have just better ideas to talk about and everything. I feel like the episodes I made, which was about High Guardian Spice and the Cowboy Bebop live action show and other stuff, I feel like they were good ideas, but I felt like I didn't really care too much about talking about them. But the stuff that I want to talk about will be, a lot better. So yeah, definitely expect, me being more engaged in a sense as I talk about certain topics. And talking about topics is mostly going to be the same topics that I said I was going to talk about, which is, anime, video games, cartoons, music. And I am also going to try and add in certain episodes, kind of mini ones, that I'm going to be taking a song or two of mine, and I'm just going to be, I'm going to play it and everything, and I'm going to talk about it, the reasoning behind it, how I came up with the idea of the song, the lyrics, lyric breakdowns and stuff like that, the album cover and how I made it and everything like that. So I'm definitely going to be, doing stuff like that more often in these podcast episodes. But overall, I'm definitely going to be coming back to this podcast a lot more. I think it's going to be a lot of fun doing this podcast, coming back to it. I might try and add in some of my friends in future episodes, possibly. That might be a possibility. I might have to try that. But overall, I did enjoy making this podcast when I first did it, when I first thought of it. And I felt like it was just another fun outlet for me to do, It's not something that, I gotta do a podcast because everyone else is doing it. No, it's something that I felt like it could be, another, like I said, another fun outlet to do. So, this episode isn't going to be too long. It's only going to be a couple of minutes or 4 minutes or whatever. But it's literally just a reintroduction and just updates on where I am and, how this podcast is going to be and everything like that. So, yeah, get ready. Thank you.